Hello, Coffin Cards community. Hope you're having a great day. I am creating a new account to try to optimize my playtime to be able to draft more on Arena. So I thought I'd take you guys through the process of setting up an Arena account and getting started. So let's go ahead and add this in real quick. I'm going to pause the recording while I enter this information, then we will get started again. We're going to go ahead and continue with the sign up process. I'm going to make this our Coffin Cards account. Sure, wizards can send us promotional emails. So now we have our account started. When you first start your account, you don't start playing immediately. They assume you want to play a tutorial, but when we finish the tutorial, I believe we get some free decks. So we're just going to go ahead and go through the paces here.
Looks like you barely survived your last battle, but with some training, you'll become a force to be reckoned with.
This can be annoying for experienced Magic players, but for new Magic players, this Arena tutorial is very helpful. So let's go ahead and go through this real quick.
The elves of Llanowar, good. So that's all you can do right now.
So, let's see, is there any way to skip the tutorial? There is not, so we're just going to have to go through this real quick.
Play another land so you can summon a creature.
Got it. So this is a good tutorial for people who have not played Magic before.
You can summon creatures to fight for you. Only one of your creatures is ready to attack.
This explains summoning sickness here. The first turn you play your creatures, they cannot attack or tap. The first number is power, the second number is toughness, also known as defense, depending on who you're playing with. Sometimes people call power attack as well. When you attack, your creature gets tapped.
You're going to pay for that.
Thankfully, your real opponents don't talk to you, but the game opponents do.
Mouse over cards to inspect their details.
One thing I'm really impressed with Arena is the quality of the sound.
Pressing the attack. You've been blocked.
So they can block your creatures, showing you how they fight here. And they didn't explain, I don't think, but this is your opponent's life total, this is yours. Obviously the goal is to get your opponent to 0 while staying alive yourself.
That's a big problem.
Especially when you draw a land.
Destroy your creatures if you attack now.
So we're not going to attack here.
You've shown spirit, but I will show you strength.
We would have gotten 2 through, but then we would have been in trouble next turn. So here we're going to have to block, because we would die if they get all 8 damage through. The spell they played just made their creature stronger, just for the turn. So we're going to go ahead and block with our weaker one, keep our stronger one available to attack.
Take down that beast while it's still
So we get to destroy a target tapped creature.
You're not making this easy. We've got you cornered.
Cast the spell. Clear a path.
So this taps all the opponent's creatures so we can get through and attack for the win. This game's set up so that you can learn some lessons early if you play things in the wrong order. But it's also set up so you can easily win, obviously by selecting what cards you draw when. So
Shiny.
we got our first win and we got a card. Let's take a look
Yeah,
and
good
see.
work back there.
We've
If you're
unlocked
going to
6
battle another
cards.
planeswalker, You've got to be prepared.
So they've
for
updated this
anything.
since I've played last time.
I know a guy on Ravnica that can teach you everything you need to know about tactics.
Looks like we have to go through
Especially
this. I
what
don't
not
see
to
a way
do.
around it, so let's just go ahead and continue going through the tutorial. Maybe we'll make this our tutorial video so people can know what to expect when doing the Magic the Gathering tutorial.
Surprise!
Here they're starting us out with 4 cards while their opponent has 7. Ask me how that's fair. I guess they have 7 fewer life, but why they wouldn't just make it like a normal game, I don't know.
First blood.
So their creature had haste, that's why they could attack there.
Don't worry. These things are
We don't have
basically
haste,
harmless.
but I think the whole point of this is showing that just because you get out fast doesn't mean you're necessarily going to win. Here they're going to ding us for another 3. Next turn we'll be able to get a blocker out though, so we'll start being able to pick them off one by one.
Aha! Second blood. Alright.
I love how they give these people names like people would come up with on themselves, like Miirbo. Like, is that some sort of code name for something? So if they don't have a spell, their creature dies, they still get 2 through, but it doesn't matter in the big scheme of things. So that's a bigger creature, that's more of a problem.
I've got more where that came from.
Letting you know that creatures heal damage at the end of a turn. So this shows how we're going to deal with that 3/3.
Your creatures aren't tough enough to survive being blocked.
They're telling you
Hold
don't
them back.
attack. Which is a good call here.
Everybody but me, charge!
So here we're going to take out the big guy while only losing 1. And we'll take out one of their small guys too. This is where the tides start to turn in this game.
Hey, nobody kills my troops but me!
They're down to 2 cards even though we only started with 4. We only have 1, it's land, but I'm assuming they're going to give us a 4-drop spell. So they're going to deal 5 damage to any target by sacrificing the goblin. Now they have no blockers. They gave us another land. That's an interesting choice. There must be a 5-drop spell coming next turn. Or they really want you to learn what Mana Flood is early. That's always an option too. A painful lesson to learn.
Here it is.
There's that 5-drop spell I was telling you about to expect.
Nice defense. He'd be a fool to attack you now.
We could have waited and blocked their 2/2, but I prefer to be more aggressive versus these decks. This would be dumb for them to attack here because they're going to lose both their creatures. Unless they have a spell to pump one of them, which my guess is they don't.
It's time to bring.
So no human would have made that attack, I don't think.
This is going
That's a
to
bigger problem to deal with. They'll damage themselves. And we get another 3/4 blocker. Gonna go ahead and attack with the 3/4 here, because if they block, their 7/3 dies. I don't think they will, but we can still block it next turn with the 3/4.
A good general knows when they're beat. So you should probably give up now.
Who can truly like someone about to lose?
Have mercy on me, please. It's the pokey bits that hurt the most.
So we're done with our second tutorial game there. That has some good lessons for new players. I'm sure on one of these I'll mess up and make a wrong move. We're getting some more cards here for our white deck, it looks like.
You're a quick learner.
Still
So
have
let's try more challenges.
3 more tutorial games to play through. And the reason why I'm creating this account and going through this process is so I can more efficiently
He
earn
might look like any other merfolk, but his knowledge is boundless.
gold for drafts, so I can
Keep an open mind.
share more drafts on
If it is
Twitch and
wisdom you
YouTube.
seek, I will teach you.
This is the first introduction to flying for a new person.
Unfettered by earthly
Just
vow.
gonna play everything we can and keep going. Thankfully they started out both of us with the same life total.
Connected. You must understand the air, land, and sea.
And
That bird can fly over any blockers on the ground.
this was a good refresher for me when I got back into Magic, to learn some of the finer points. And actually, when I played Magic the first time, I played in like 2000 just with friends and stuff. So it turns out some of the rules we made up weren't 100% accurate. So it's good to see how things are supposed to work according to the real system and the real rules.
But do not lose sight of your true goal.
Is that crab wearing a pirate hat?
No point in attacking here because we're not going to get through.
Battles ebb and flow.
They're going to tap something down. My guess is the Sanctuary Cat. That made no sense.
Keep going. He's running out of cards.
Okay, now we can kill that blocker, so it does make sense to attack. I'm guessing we're going to draw a land next turn.
If you keep to the shallows, you'll never learn the secrets of the depths.
Wow, that sounds deep.
Got another crab. Gotta love that. Let's gain some life here. Get rid of that crab wall. Now when you're playing Arena after this tutorial, the little sword and shield go away. So if that's something important for you to know about, make sure you understand how that works now.
Big waves. Do not blame the ocean when you get carried away.
His lessons are just so...
This makes a flyer for us. Now the question is, which way do you go here? I mean, you could technically go either way. You're gonna leave this guy on the ground to block the 4/6 and keep that in the air to kill him in 2 turns. Would have been 2 turns either way, but this way you have a blocker for this guy. They didn't leave a blocker, so if they don't play a flyer, we get through the air and we win.
The master is also an ocean.
Wait, what? That last one sounds a bit fishy.
It's not a flyer, so we win the game.
Mystic, I was thinking
Let's have
this
some
isn't
fun
even
here.
an
Just get in and win
It
there.
was fun while it lasted.
It is possible, I would guess, for this game to drag out a little more depending on the choices you make. And you definitely can lose these games. I don't remember where in the process I lost, but I've lost a couple games the first time I came back. Just because I wasn't familiar with the new cards.
Watch her every move and be ready for anything.
So again, the opponent starts out with more cards than us. They actually have 8 cards in their opening hand, which you never do when you go first. So I don't even know how they decided on these scenarios. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it is what it is. They want us to attack. Well, you know what that means. We attack, we're going to learn a lesson. Destroy a creature with 2 or less. That's why you wait until your second main phase to play cards after you attack. Because now, they won't kill this one. I would have used the spell on this instead of the 1/2 personally. Probably going to do the same thing here again. Drawing another land. Might be playing a flash creature this turn. Yep. Nimble Pilferer. Creatures with flash can be cast at any time, so they're going to flash this in, block, and kill the Shrine Keeper.
Did you see that coming?
So now we'll play our second Shrine Keeper and pass the turn. Dragonhand Shadow passes the turn again, so they're just trying to teach us lots of things. Game clearly wants us to equip this creature. My guess is it's going to die. Nope, but it will get blocked. Altar's Reaper, a more expensive version of Village Rites.
I've been waiting for this.
As you can tell, this tutorial is very exciting for experienced players. What does this one do? Cannot block when it enters battlefield. If you cast from your hand, deals 1 damage for each swamp you control. Okay, that makes sense.
You can't afford to take another hit like that.
So next turn, if they attack, we're dead, so we can't attack here. We're going to play tactical advantage to kill the Rakshasa. And then after we block, we'll be like, guess what? Surprise!
Cast it now.
We have a spell. You're gonna die. My guess is we're gonna get that life gain card, the 3/4 next turn. Wow, we did not. No point in playing that +2. Okay, so there's a point in playing the +2/+2 now.
Fallen right into my trap.
They think we've fallen into their trap, but we have our own. Surprise! It's like these cards were put in order for a reason. Your creature lives to fight another day. Dragonhand Shadow does not appreciate it, but respects it.
I've got nothing, really. I'm at your mercy.
So really, they have something. So we're gonna attack here because that's the only thing to do. Wow, they didn't kill it.
Looks like you've let your guard down.
They're gonna flash some creatures in now. Probably 3 of those if I had to guess. Thinking we're gonna die, but no, we have this spell that creates 1/1 flyers to kill them all.
Now it's my turn.
Now we play our instant. Before the blocking phase, it moves to blockers. We block everything and kill everything. They don't have anything in their hand. And now, when the tide finally changes, we have to get in for 7 this turn. We have flyers.
I'll be in
Or, well,
touch.
I thought they had 10 still, but I guess they were down to 6. So that's the win right there. Got another game down. Got a couple more cards for our new deck that we'll be looking at.
That was some quick thinking.
Does not appear to
When we
be
first
a way to
met,
skip
you
the
looked
tutorial
within an
here,
inch of your
so
life. But now you're unstoppable.
I think we fight a dragon
What are you
now,
fighting in the
if
first
I
place,
remember.
anyway?
It's like Nicol Bolas. Yep.
Nicol Bolas. After I annihilated you,
He's got to say his
really
name
didn't
first.
expect to see you again.
It's like he's a Pokemon or something.
What? This is a terrible idea.
Well, let's just get through it. So the best way, according to Ryan Spain from Going Optimal, if I remember, I'll put a link in the description. So
Defeat me,
this is the
and
first
I'll
one
let
where
you
we're
go.
kind of normal. We both start at 20 life, but we only have 6
And you
cards,
will
which is
serve
weird.
me for eternity.
Fight as if your life depended on it.
So Ryan had mentioned that you should play to win, I think, the first 4 or 5 games every day, because it maximizes your goal. So we have to discard a card. We have extra lands. We're going to get rid of that. Might regret that later. They discarded a flying haste dragon.
You look surprised. I do as I choose with what is mine, and it is all mine. Everything here exists or perishes at my whim.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is the game that I lost. Probably make a bad move somewhere.
That matters. There is nothing else.
Good news is if you lose a game, it's no big deal. You just replay it and the cards come in the same order again. Not going to attack or use our spell here.
Nothing stand in the way of what I seek. Not even.
We can block if we need to and it'll be the same effect. So here comes that dragon back. Nothing we can do about that. But we can kill the 2/2. Gonna attack here first, play our guardian afterwards, gain 4 life.
Enough of this.
They're gonna board wipe us. At least they give you a little more time to read. So that doubles up and we lose everything.
Whoa!
That attack of your blocking spell wouldn't have helped us because, or that instant for the 2/2, because it was only for attacking and blocking, and we weren't attacking or blocking. So that did not matter at all for us. You want to target me? I'll take 7 cards. Oh, they're using it for
My
themselves.
triumph is at hand.
So, playing this before combat because we get to draw a card. Then surprise, we get to draw another card. Probably another Shrine Keeper.
Just might be able to pull this off.
So clearly they want you to maximize your 6
There'll
mana
be
there.
nothing left of
But
you.
they have 8 cards in their hand, so they definitely have stuff to play back.
Hey!
All succumb to Bolas.
There's lots of ways you can make mistakes here as a newer player, I would imagine.
Hold back, so you can prepare for his attack.
So we're going to get these 1/1 flyers and just chump block to save life here. But we also get to draw a bunch of cards and gain a bunch of life with Inspiring Commander.
I've underestimated you.
So we have a +2/+2 that we can use this turn. We can't kill the 6/6, but we can kill the 4/4. Let's go ahead and do that.
Congratulations.
We have a Sanctuary Cat to jump block next turn if we need to. But I have a feeling we're going to be drawing a bunch of cards this turn with the Sanctuary Cat.
Such impudence.
Oh wow, that's not exactly what I was expecting. But it does let us block that 6/6 and kill it. I assume that's what they want us to do.
Do you really think a mere angel will stop me?
Unless they can kill it first.
Power is beyond that of a god.
So get our 1 damage in here. Take every point we can. There goes our card draw. They're pulling out all the stops. I don't want to deal with this guy anymore, so we're going to go ahead and block it. That might be a mistake because it's our only way over these guys. But I'm guessing we're going to draw something decent. That is decent, that's for sure. Okay, so that still dies there. We're going to take 6 damage next turn, or we can't even kill the 1/5, so we're just going to go and attack here and assume that's what we're supposed to do. This might have been where I started making mistakes last time.
Thin. Let's finish it.
This is it.
How is this at? Next turn we can block the 5/3 unless they kill it. Definitely want to kill the 5/3. Don't want to deal with that every turn. There's no upside to keeping the 3. So we get in for 4 through the air anyway. And that's game. So that's the end of the 5-game tutorial. I believe next the color challenge comes up.